Alright. Every bureau is entered from the rooftop. And I think it's actually a cool idea, if you ask me. Because that's how assassins would do their business. They would enter secretly. Just cool.
Altair, it is good to see you. And in one piece.
You as well, friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Muallim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it. Now tell me where to find him.
Surely you remember how to track an enemy.
Of course. Learn where he will be and when. But that sort of work is best left for... I understand.
Go and search the city, determine what he's planning and where he works. Preparation makes the victor.
What can you tell me of him?
Tamir makes his living as a black market merchant, so the Souk district should be your destination. I would suggest you seek out the following places. A small souk northeast of here, the madrasa to our east, and in the gardens north of this bureau. Focus on these places and he should become well known to you.
I assume you want me to return to you when this is done.
Yes. Come back to me. I'll give you Al-Mualim's marker and you'll give us Tamir's life.
As you wish.
Remember, Altair, if you find yourself in trouble and the city turned against you, return to the bureau. I can shelter you from the storm. Be warned though, if your enemies are too close, my door will remain closed until you've lost them. Do you understand?
Yes. To bring the enemy inside would compromise the Brotherhood.
Very well. Off you go.
Alright, well, now that we know what to do, we can do it. Now, you could have actually went to the bureau and already did all the small missions and got the info. But I decided to play a little bit canon-wise and have him being brash and full of himself, thinking he can just go in there without having to get his info first. Alright. Let's check the memory log. Which one do we have to do first? I'm gonna follow them as they show up in order. Okay. It's a pickpocket. And it's over by the market, based on the picture. So that means it's not this one. It's this one right here.
Do you understand?
Yes. I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
Alright, let's see which way he goes. What the heck? Come on. Ah! He was just barely going as fast as me. He seems to know that his stuff is gone. Alright, to continue this investigation, we're gonna have to go to this eavesdrop over here.
We lost his mind.
No mistake. It is our He would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist.
He's called another meeting. What is it this time? Another warning? Another execution?
No, he has work for us to do.
Which means we won't be paid.
He's abandoned the ways of the Merchant Guild. Does as he pleases now.
He treats us as if we were his servants. And the guard does nothing to stop him.
Enough! We must go. If we're late, he'll be angry, and we'll suffer for it.
Perhaps one day, someone will have the courage to stand up to him.
Perhaps. But until that day arrives, we should do as told.
Tamir's within the souk. Alright, the next part of this investigation is, I believe it's going to be an interrogation. So we're going to follow this guy and beat him up and then interrogate him. I think we only needed 2 pieces of the investigation, but we're going to get all of them, just to get that full synchronization.
None know the man better than I. Come close. Hear the tale I have to tell of a merchant prince without peer. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Salah ad-Din's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
Alright, seems like he's gonna go in this little alleyway back here. Wait for it.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait, wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many, many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Salah ad-Din. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Salah ad-Din. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes, yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Yeah. Seems like that guy would just go straight to Tamir after dealing with me, so not quite reliable. Okay, to continue this investigation, I think it's a eavesdrop, which is those 2 gentlemen right there. Okay, let's see, where's a good spot to sit? Okay, right here. Yeah, hold on. See if I can lock onto them from here. Yep, I can.
I'm telling you, it's rats.
No, it's children. I hear them laughing.
Rats or children. Either way, it's bad for business. All that noise!
Someone needs to get up on those beams and clear them out.
I wonder how they're getting up there.
Must be through the central courtyard.
Then we should ask the guard to have a look.
Ah, they're all much too busy polishing the backside of their master.
The beams which cross the central courtyard can be accessed. Now that is some vital information. Alright. The next is this eavesdrop, so let's find this bench. Oh. Ah, there should be a better angle to see the conversation from. Yeah, right here. Let's lock on. And let the eavesdrop again.
So, how did you manage to do it?
It wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guards were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Nukut.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
That letter might hold information that might give me an opportunity. Okay, let's wait for him to look. You just gotta kind of wait for them to look around and take it. Acquired map with the tick showing the northeastern roofs easily connected to the central courtyard. Let's see if we can access that. I think we can if we, yep, view attachment. Okay. Oh, I see. So those roofs right there can let me access to it. Let's look at the map and see if I can find it. I think that is right here. Or, oh no, that's right here. Because I believe this is the area we go to. Yeah, we can get access up here. Jump in this hay barrel. This game is more based on like certain sections or open world at a time more than the entire game's open world. I mean, the game is open world entirely, but it really like kind of tries to get you to stay in certain areas during that time, which is fine.
Altair, welcome, welcome.
I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first, tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
Oh man, that looked bad.
Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Cool walk away.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Tamir is within the souk, preoccupied with preparing large shipment of weapons. This is the time to strike. Alright, well let's go then. Try climbing up through this way.
Leave this place. If you just have a look.
I have no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut!
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place! No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
Damn.
You, sir, you look like you need something. Your mind is here, and surely.
Could you spare a few coins?
Good day, my friend.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little
I
money,
can
I
sell
beg of
this.
you. No.
Melt it down and try
I
again.
have nothing.
And if it comes...
Be at peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Ah, my friends were here on time. Is it Baru? Am I saying that right? Alright, as you can see, the city is on alert. See how it's red up there? It's gonna stay red until I return back to the assassin hideout. I made it back alright. I say that was pretty successful, besides the first mess up. But that was just a slight mistake. Good, just goes to show I would not be a good assassin.
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Assassination complete. Target has been eliminated. Man, I cannot talk today. Return to Al-Mualim. And I believe that's the end of the first memory block, if I remember correctly.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Wait for him to leave so I can talk to Lucy.
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists. And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
What you mean by that? Well, it's obvious what she means by that, but I guess I'm just trying to make it seem like, mysterious when it really isn't. That doesn't matter.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but... You ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I know what it's supposed to mean, and actually thank you for that, or else none of us would understand what the hell is going on.
Can you tell me more about Abstergo? What goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunications stuff is particularly interesting.
It's kind of odd that she mentioned telecommunications, because I think that's what I actually want to do for a career. Could this game be telling me something? No, I'm just fucking around. Can I talk to her more? No, I guess not. See what's on the computer, like you said. Okay, inbox, Lucy, outbox, Lucy. Deleted items. Warren Vidic. Warren Vidic, Leela. Okay, let's start at the bottom. Time, September, from Lucy Stillman to Warren Vidic, subject Leela. You said wind up like Leela earlier. What did you mean? Lucy. A response says, nothing. Get back to work, please. We have a deadline. P.S. Why do you sign your emails? It says right at top who it's coming from. Let's look at this one. As a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries are prohibited from discussing corporate policies, proceedings, and projects. In light of pending litigation, you are all reminded of sections 2.15 in your employment contracts. You acknowledge and agree that Abstergo has developed such confidential information by the investment of significant time, effort, and expense, and that such confidential information provides Abstergo with a significant competitive advantage in its business. You acknowledge and agree that a breach of this agreement by you will therefore result in irreparable harm to Abstergo, the extent of which would be difficult to ascertain, and in any event money damages will be inadequate as a remedy in the event of such a breach. Accordingly, you agree that in the event of a breach of this agreement by you, Abstergo shall be entitled to injunction or other equitable relief as the court deems appropriate, in addition to any remedies which may have available. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact your Human Resources Manager. We thank you in advance for your compliance. That sounded very passive-aggressively aggressive. Alright, let's look at this one then. Let's start at the bottom, because they seem to start at the bottom. From Lucy Stillman to Warren Vidic, your pen. Found your access key pen again today out by the parking lot. You really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. Try and take a better care of your things, Warren. Imagine if security had found it. They've had a shutdown for at least a day to reprogram all the computer access codes. Dash Lucy. Great, leave it at my desk. Worry less about my things and more about making the Animus work. Thanks. You can definitely tell how much he gives a shit about looking nice. in his emails while Lucy's all freaking organized and everything. But I think you can actually steal his pen later because he hangs it outside his coat, like she says. That's interesting. She mentioned telecommunications, but it's not even here. It's weird. Okay. Let's see if we can get on this computer back here. Not yet. Looks like we're gonna need Warren's access pen, like it said in the email. Can we talk to her?
Aren't you tired?
Oh no, she's gonna just keep telling me to go to bed. Annoying. Nope. Can't do anything about that. Alright. Let's go to bed then. Now they locked me in. Sons of bitches.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Alright. Nappy time.